My mom, middle sister, Rainette, and I went to Cebu together because that was where I would be leaving the Philippines. So we went from Davao to Cebu, and in Cebu just had a one-night stay at the Dusit Hotel. It was really beautiful. We had a nice walk along the beach. We got dinner. We had breakfast the next day, and even went to a mall. But then eventually we had to go to the airport, and it was an international airport. We had never been to this side of the airport, and it was my first time going through this whole process. So basically, I got to check in into the business class and just wait at the airport with my family. So emotions kind of slipped in between. We called my dad and my youngest sister, and we just prayed and talked. But it was like going with the flow, we were going through what needed to be done, and then I'll process the emotions later. So I walked through duty free after getting through the immigration and checking everything in, calling with my family. I was pretty amazed at the airport too, because I'd never been in this side of the airport. And so I found the elevator that led to the premium lounge, which was so cool because I was actually like being an adult and experiencing bigger things, which was so crazy to me. But I made it to the premium lounge. I took a few videos for you guys and also updated my family. Like, I thought when I came in, like, this was it, this little kids area and the like buffet eating area, but then there was like a lot more room when you go inside. So probably didn't get everything, but I found my own space and I got to eat some food and kind of just settle in for a few hours while waiting. I got to talk to my family, got to do some work things, some school things, just prepare myself for this. I think it was like a 10-hour and 15 or so minute flight. So I made it out just in time as they were boarding business class passengers. And so that was great. I thank God for that. Like, I didn't have to worry. So yeah, it wasn't my first time flying Qatar Air, but it was definitely my first time doing business class. And so the reason why I'm doing this whole video is because my sister told me to vlog it. So that's why this is here. This is for you, Net. So this was my little space on the airplane. It was that was so much more space than you're used to. And there was so much storage space in it too. Like, there was a place for shoes or slippers. And then there was this really long, like, table thing, which turns out it's like for your eating stuff that will be explained later. That just amazed me too. But they gave free things, free gifts, free drink, a welcome drink. And there was just more space. They had noise canceling headphones. And yeah, they gave us pajamas when we came in, a menu to get things ahead. And there was a lot of options, honestly. But I just went with simple things. And so one of the free gifts that they gave was this box that had lotion, perfume, a lip balm, and some socks. So I didn't use them on the flight. I felt like they were too precious to be used right then and there, but I definitely used them. And yeah, I realized I didn't get to take a video of the chair moving into a bed because it was dark during that time, but it was definitely fun watching movies and seeing them make a little like formal dinner table for me to eat on. Like, that was just so cool. And everyone was so helpful. I got to find more storage space through the flight, which was so funny because I didn't get to use it. But anyway, after the flight and as we were landing in Doha, it started sinking in. Like, I've been to Doha a few times, but it was always with my family. And even in 2023, if you watched previous videos, we got to fly without our parents for the first time due to some things that happened. But this was my first time walking in this airport, like going through things alone. So it was familiar to me because I had done it before. But then it was also different because I didn't have anyone else with me, and it was like all dependent on me. So that was definitely interesting. Although, of course, I say this is a journey for Jesus and I, so I wasn't really alone, but physically away from my family. So my Uncle Mark and his family took me in for like 2 days or so. And I had a really nice short stay in Doha. Since I arrived around midnight, we still tried to look for a boba place, which we eventually did get to find. It wasn't Tabby Boba this time, but it was gossip. Anyway, so I got to call with my sisters and cousins the next day, And at night, due to my jet lag, so usually we do things at night. We went to Liceo, got some cheese parata, which was really good and warm, and we got to go to the Winterland area, Winter Wonderland. So I saw this on the like airplane ads and stuff that they'd play, and my uncle and auntie and their family took us there. So we got to like take some pictures outside. We didn't go inside the amusement park, but it was fun to just be outside and look at things. And near the Lucille area, that Lucille area is a mall. So we also got to go into the mall. Saw this cute little Barbie house. I don't know. It was just cool to me. But their malls are big and really like classy looking. So we missed the fireworks at the mall, but it was still fun. Got to have some quality family time. We also had a fellowship night. Didn't get any videos for that either, but it was a good 2 day stay. I also finally got to check the chocolate gift that they gave us during that stay in business class. And so those are really good chocolates. I don't really know how to explain what they taste like or anything, but they were good. And so after my short stay, I eventually had to prepare to leave for the longer flight. So this would be a like 16-hour and something minute, like 17-hour flight to Dallas. So while waiting, I went to the garden area of the airport, talked with my family, just updated them, and then kind of just soaked in these moments of being in Doha alone now that I had to say goodbye to my family there. And then eventually, after the 16, 17 hours, I made it to Tulsa, saw a friend at the airport, got picked up by another friend at the airport, and made our way to ORU. Y'all, it was crazy. It wasn't fully registering to me. Like, my emotions weren't really kind of I wasn't feeling them. I was basically just trying to soak everything in. So I met one of my good friends, Charlene, at the airport, and then Annette picked me up. Amazing friends. And I was just trying to take everything in. It still sometimes doesn't even feel real. I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, I was just here last year thinking I wouldn't be back for so long, and then here I was about to move in to my new dorm. My friends also invited me, my amazing friend and roommate invited me to watch the game with her and some friends. So the first thing I did when I got back was watch a basketball game, and then the next day it just started snowing, which was really crazy. I love snow and I missed seeing it, so it was just so cool how it started snowing the next day, but the weather was also so different from the past few days. I mean, I was in a tropical country, and now here I was going out with another friend on Sunday, Kat, who's amazing, and we just got to spend some time in the snowy day and get some more things for the dorm, and that's pretty much how the whole trip went. Y'all, I'm back. That's crazy. Look at that, Prairie Tower, GC. Walking to get more errands done, but we're back. God is good. His mercies are new every morning. Greatness is faithfulness.